Here's my favorite thing about this next guest. We've had 3 people now join us live from inside arenas. Chris Gear could not be further away from a hockey arena right now. He's got the beautiful backdrop. He's got the palm trees. The sun is shining. Chris Gear is here to preview the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Nashville Predators. Chris, this is an Avs team that looks like a juggernaut. This is a Predators team who's missing UC Saros between the pipes, at least for the start of the series. My question is simple. Do you give the Predators any shot in this series, or are they going to be joining you on a nice sunny holiday in about 8 days?
Yeah, I think the latter. You go back to Daryl Sutter saying whoever faced the Avalanche was going to have it was going to be a waste of 8 days, right? And I think if the Preds had Saros in the lineup, they'd have a fighting chance. Obviously, they played the Avalanche well during the season. They took the season series 3-1, and I think they'd be a good matchup against the Avs. Just the way they play, the stifling, 1-3-1 trap that they play, but. When you're missing Saros and you've got to rely on Big Save Dave, who's at 886 save percentage, that's not going to get it done against a team like the Avs who can score the way they do and who have steamrolled competition for most of the year. The Avalanche limped into the playoffs a little bit, losing 4 of their last 5, but they were missing some bodies. The good thing for the Avalanche is they're totally healthy going in, or at least. Landeskog, Kadri, and Bowen Byram all seem like they're back for game 1. So, I think this is a team that has faced some playoff adversity in the last few years. They've been a good team that has lost in the second round, I think 3 seasons in a row. So they're looking to emerge from that, and I think this is the year that they do that, and probably a good way to start for them to play a banged up Nashville team and get through that and get on their way.
Chris, it really is a mind-boggling stat, game 1 to open the playoffs for the Avs. It'll be the first time all season long that they have an entirely healthy lineup. Everyone will be in their proper place. But with that and the expectations that the Avs have comes some pressure. You've been in an NHL front office before. You've been in the playoffs. You understand what this feeling is like going into it. And for an Avs team that, as Nathan MacKinnon said after last season ended, he doesn't have anything to show for his career. How much do you think that pressure of going on a deep run will impact the Avs as they move along?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely there. I mean, I think back to 2010-11 when the Canucks steamrolled everyone through the regular season and then had to go to game 7 against Chicago. And I don't think I've ever felt nerves like that heading into that game 7. So, I think the Avs will feel some of that pressure. They know that they have to do better than they've done in the past couple of years. They know they have the roster to do it and that they may not be able to keep that roster together moving forward just as new contracts are needed. So, it's a big year for them. But, I think if they can, as I said, they get through the first round, having an opponent that comes in a little banged up, that'll be a little bit of a monkey off their back and just give them confidence going into round 2. So, definitely they will feel pressure, and Nathan MacKinnon has put it on himself. And I think he's somebody that really needs to prove to himself and to the league that he can carry a team and get them to where they want to be.
I think we hear a bit of like a bird chirping or something in the background, Chris.
Yeah.
As much as I would love your breakdown on the species and things like that, I'll instead ask for your breakdown on what do you think happens here? How quick is this series? Basically, how many games do the Avs win this in?
Yeah, I mean, it very easily could be a sweep. I think in my bracket I put 5 games. I think, Nashville's a scrappy team. They hit more than anyone in the league. They've got that third line that's really scrappy with Tanner Jeannot and Sissons and Trennan. Like, I think this is a team that can frustrate the Avalanche, and they'll give them fits, and I think they steal a game. But without Saros, I think it's over pretty quickly. So I'm picking the Avs in 5 games.